Alrighty, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another Warframe build guide video. Today we're talking about one of my favourite weapons in the game, and just to prove this, I know a lot of things about this gun. If we go over to weapons and go to used, it is up there. So yeah, the Zarr there, as you can see, I've got 75,000 kills with this, and nearly 50,000 with the base Zarr. I absolutely love this gun. It's one of my favourites in the entire game, despite all the nerfs, despite them trying to, nerf this down to the ground. It's still really good if you know how to manipulate ammo and replenish your ammo when it's out. Having said that, it's obviously a lot harder to do nowadays. Yeah, they're really trying to nerf this gun and all explosive weapons into the game. You know, in a horde shooter where you have enemies spawning left, right, and centre, it's no wonder that the explosive weapons and the beam weapons are the best. Why would I want to aim when I can use a Zarr? Why would I use a sniper when I can use an Ignis, you know? They've really got to figure out a balance between the two, because there is no reason to use a Vectis Prime in a Void mission over Nyon or anything else. Faster melee weapons are the best. Anyway, regardless, we're talking about the Zarr. So, this used to be like the easiest gun in the game to use as well. It still is, as you can see. It is still really, really good. Yeah, but yeah, you have to be careful with your ammo. You can't be spamming it every 5 seconds. If you're using Wukong now, he takes from your ammo. So if your Wukong's running around with a Zarr, you're going to lose a lot of ammo really quickly. But you know, it is what it is. If you're using Spectres with Zarrs, they will run out of ammo with it. So if you can find a way to replenish them, definitely do it. That's the explosive version. This is the not explosive version. Equally as silly. I mean, yeah, you can easily clear rooms with this as well. It's a great gun, it really is. So I've got two, I'd say, normal-ish builds, and then I've got one, my main one with a Riven. Because yeah, I totally went OTT back in the day. But yeah, this is a Vigilante Armaments machine. Oh. Meant to do that. So yeah, what have we got on this build then? So this is my Void Corruption build. Not even using Galvanized Chamber in this one. That's how silly it is. We definitely could. So, oh, that's how long it's been since I've used that build. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'd recommend. Yeah. Vigilante armaments you can get rid of if you wanted to. Put something like the Bane mods in there, or Firestorm, which you'll see in the Campy Splody build. Bladed rounds, hammer shot. There it is. Crit damage, status chance. There's a lot you can use. There is a lot you can use. So, Serration heavy caliber damage, unless you're going to run around with the barrage mode, which I don't recommend. I mean, it would work and it's great, but the exploded version's better. And if you want to use a shotgun, use a shotgun. You know, that barrage mode is great if someone's in your face and you really need to move them out of the way. But other than that, like I said, it's great. It's just I wouldn't use it over that. We've got Point Strike and Vital Sense for a crit chance and crit damage. Galvanized Chamber, not fucking Hell's Chamber, you idiot. For multi-shot, Vigilante Armaments for multi-shot, Hunting Munitions, Rhyme Rounds, and I've got Toxin built into my weapon. And then I've got Vigilante Supplies on. I'd say this is a must It's a must on most explosive weapons in the game now. Using this, using carrier, using ammo pads, you know, these kind of things. Having a protea with you. Stuff like that is really going to make a world of difference, and you will notice. Just you'll be constantly running around and back and forwards trying to pick up ammo if you don't have, you know, any of them. In fact, I'd say if you don't have any of them, don't bother using this weapon at the moment, because you're going to, yeah, unless you've got a really good secondary. That's like a must. And then my campy splody build is a build that you sit in a doorway and you, yeah, you do that. So we've got Serration heavy caliber for damage. I don't know why this is all over the place. Let's sort this out properly, please. God, it's so messy. Point strike and vital sense for crit chance, crit damage. Galvanized chamber. Primed firestorm. Improves the blast radius. Rhyme rounds, hunting munitions, and ammo drum. I'm using on this build because I would be running a carrier with this build. But with ammo drum, I get 4 extra shots. So, you know, take that for what you will. It depends on your kind of playstyle. This is normally the build I'd be using behind a shield or a frost bubble or a Gara, whatever that ability is called. But yeah, it's definitely noticeable how much better that is with the blast radius, especially in like void survivals when you're in a corridor. You can notice a difference. So yeah, I've just cleared the wave out. And I've still got 4 shots left. Wow. So if I just, you know, do this. And other than the one stubborn guy that thinks he's good. Yeah, that's that. There's no real, I don't need to show you the barrage mode. This build does not require barrage at all. Like I said, if I'm sitting behind a shield, I'd be using this build. And finally, my main build. This is the build I use when I'm doing anything. Serration for damage. I've got hammer shot in there for crit damage. You can use heavy caliber if you'd like. You can use a Bane mod if you'd like. I like the crit damage. You know, I've got an 8 times multiplier there. That's really nice. The Riven I've got is multi-shot, crit damage, damage to infested. That's kind of a meh one there. And I've got 2 more that I could be using here. So I've got crit damage, damage, and ammo max. That one's really good. And I've got crit chance, crit damage, mag capacity. Not as good, but, you know, still usable. I haven't maxed these out yet. And I do have a Riven on my other account that I was using on that Zarr. So yeah, I'm a fan, if you can tell. Galvanized chamber for multi-shot, point strike, vital sense, so crit chance, crit damage. Hunting munitions for slash, cold, and cautious shot. So yeah, with this being my main build, I don't like being knocked back. It's not fun. And this is really helpful. And I'm using primary merciless. So, where it's there. On kill, 30% damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times. So you've got your multi-shot on kills, and you've got your damage on kills, plus reload speed. Merciless is really good. And yeah, with me having cautious shot, it means I won't get affected as much. You know, I'm still going to get that tiny little bit back, but it's not going to send me across the map. So, and yeah, now we get the split chambers and the merciless. Good night, moon. It's like a star destroyer, this weapon. And yeah, with that merciless, obviously I'm losing stacks quite quickly. There are so many mini mobs that you aren't going to struggle. Yeah, like I said, it's ridiculous. But what's more ridiculous, I hear you ask, using a Mirage. So let's do that. If I can find her. There she is. So, I've obviously got Arcane Rage, I've got maxed out Strength, maxed out Eclipse, I've got the whole shebang. I don't have to worry about anything ever again. I'm going to do my Empower, I'm going to do my Empower, that does absolutely nothing for these, just for peace of mind. And yeah, that is it. We've officially destroyed the planet. Obviously, we've got Primary Merciless, we've got Galvanized Chamber, we've got Eclipse. We've got our clones shooting extra projectiles as well. And a bang. And there you go. That's the whole wave cleared in one shot. Ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, that obviously is not achievable for a lot of people. I'm fully aware that I have way too much platinum in Zarr Rivens. Although, to be fair, I got these when the Zarr was like relatively new and people didn't know how good it was, so I bought these really cheap. You know, hence why this one's been rolled 16 times and this one's been rolled 20 times, you know. Lots of rolls. So yeah, the Zarr, one of my favourite weapons in this game. Has a couple of niche workarounds that you have to do, but once you do them, oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Don't let the low ammo concern you. Like I say, vigilante armaments, easy. Carrier prime or carrier ammo case, easy. Make yourself some ammo pads. Where are mine? There they are. You can see. Make as many of them as you can. I've used a lot of mine. They're not hard to come by. They're not hard. They're not expensive. Get on them. And yeah, you'll find that you won't be struggling as much. Protea. Make a really good Protea build. Or use a Spectre with Protea. So she can follow you around and, you know, she'll put down her things. Whatever you call them. So yeah, that is that. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you own the Zarr, if there's a different mod that I should have used or a different build that you think is better. Yeah, links to all of my social media is in the description box down below. It's been your boy, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.